Good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing my Basso Diamante, and I want to talk about where a bike like this fits into today's current cycling trends, where we got aero everything, and when we're not talking about aero, we're talking about gravel, all road, crazy tire capacities for the road. So our quality climbing bikes getting relegated to a romantic notion? Are they still viable? So what I decided I would do is to walk you guys through my history with this bike, how it was to me when I first got it, what I felt was missing, and what I did to make it suitable for the way how I like to ride. All right, let's go. Beautiful South Florida day. I'm glad that I have you guys here with me today. Basso first sent out the Diamante for me to feature on the channel by living with it and providing my genuine, real-world impressions. No marketing spiel, just my honest feedback. I did not love it at first. In fact, it was rather ho-hum straight out the box. But you could tell there was an underlying quality to it. After living with it and doing a few upgrades, I should say very significant upgrades, I decided to purchase it. I should note that I chose this over the SV. I felt this bike suited me better. I'll talk more about that towards the end of the video. One of the neat things about the Diamante is its capabilities have caused me to rechristen this as my new war machine. It's actually retired the Colnago V3 RS because I feel like I've gotten this bike up to the capabilities of the V3 RS. It's a new war machine. And I've managed to do that with a series of appropriate upgrades. The first and obvious has been wheel set. I have used this bike as a test bed or platform for wheels I have brought onto the channel. Everyone from lightweight, Tune, Elite, DT, Swiss, you name it. And recently, it has been rocking the ultra impressive Particle GCX Ultralight, which was a key factor in bringing the weight down to 6.8 kilograms. Tire capacity is 32, and I did start the bike with a series of 28C tires. But then I settled on the Pirelli P0 Race in 30C, as that gave me the performance and compliance that I was looking for. The group set was upgraded very early on from SRAM Force to Campy Super Record 12-speed EPS with the Campagnolo Power to Max power meter. The Fuga handlebar helped me dial in my fit with a 37 centimeter width and a 110 stem, and the final touch was a zero setback seat post. In truth, progress waits for no one. I live in Pembroke Pines, Florida. Behind me, back that way, is the area of Weston where I do a lot of cycling. I actually just came through there. And this area is Southwest Ranches, sort of. And it's a lot of like these ranch style houses, sprawling acres. You can see down there the fence, and even some of the houses and the families that are around here, they have horses on their land. But one of the things that has been happening around here lately is we're getting this crazy amount of development. I'll show you some more of it later, but back behind that wall they've built a lot of multi-million-dollar houses, and a lot of cyclists kind of like come through here to get to Weston because this is like the low traffic road. This is 166th Avenue, and the fear is that a lot of the traffic patterns are going to change, much like what's going on down in South Miami in the Homestead area. Like I said, progress waits literally for no one. Let's talk build features. Bassos are manufactured in Italy using a blend of Torre fibers, T1000, 40T, and 30T, and their own proprietary resin. I don't know what Basso is doing in terms of their build, but I'll tell you that there's a distinctive feel of quality that comes through when I have ridden all of the Basso bikes in comparison to bikes from other manufacturers. So what you get in a Diamante is a lightweight frame weighing in 760 grams in size 53. You get a stiff bottom bracket for the transmission of power, super short chain stays, which are fun for acceleration. And Basso has this proprietary seat post clamp system that actually goes a long way in terms of dampening vibration. I put the Diamante in the category of something like the Tarmac, and I would really put it up against any premium bike. And I think that all of this adds up to very impressive ride characteristics. The bike is easy to fit with its classic geometry. Weight feels evenly distributed. I don't feel too far forward. I don't feel too far back. I feel just right. That makes the bike very good for cornering on fast group rides, cruising, getting stuck in, or giving it the beans when I need to. And what about climbing? The bike can definitely climb. We've got the stiffness, the performance, the weight, aero enough. You guys know how I feel about that. And certainly, hi Paola. It's my friend Paola. One of the really significant aspects about this bike is feel. There's a quality that comes through that I miss on other bikes. And lastly, why did I choose this over the Basso SV? Well, I like the classic lines and the horizontal top tube. Those really appeal to me. I like the variety of tube shapes. It all works great. It's very unusual to find performance bikes in this age where you actually have rounded tubes. The SV may have a more progressive geometry. The Palta 3 is part of that all-road capability, but still very road fast and capable. But the Diamante is just a classic nod to cycling culture, and it feels great to ride. And that is probably the reason why Basso calls this the most Basso of all Bassos. But all right, that's where I'm gonna leave it. Appreciate you guys continue to support the channel by watching our videos, liking, commenting, and subscribing. As always, our aim here is to inform, instruct, inspire. Be blessed. Look at those houses over there. Crazy.